Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to the final presentations for our Chile Leading the Way program. Everyone has been working so hard in their Leadership and Diversity class to create a presentation in which they showcase their creative leadership and how they're integrating diversity and intercultural communication strategies into a business model that they created for their own organization. So I hope everyone enjoys these presentations, and I hope that you learn something too. First, we have Connie, Ali, and Catalina, who are going to present their organization to you.
Hi everyone. So we are going to present our organization. It's called Homiegration, and it's a mix of 4 words that are home, homie, immigration, and integration. So in 2015, we noticed the increase of the number of migrant population in Chile. By that time, the most popular communities were from Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia. But also, according to a report published by the National Statistic Institute of Chile and the Department of Foreigners and Migration, the number of immigrants grow up in other regions of our country, especially in the metropolitan region, which is the capital of Chile, Santiago, Valparaíso, and Antofagasta, which are in the north of Chile. This happened between 2018 and 2020, and by that time and now, the most popular communities are from Venezuela, Peru, and Haiti. So, usually happens that immigrants cross long distance to reach our country, especially through the north of Chile, which is a really dangerous road with extreme temperatures. And after arriving to our country and not having the job opportunities they expected, or the opportunity to regularizing their migratory situation, some of them begin to live in the street with really precarious conditions and in tension with the local community. So that's why we created this organization. Like I said before, in 2015 we noticed the increase of the number of immigrants in Chile, so that was the year in which we decided to create it. Also, we are located through all the country. This is not just in Santiago, in the capital, it's in Chile. And obviously, our most important purpose is to help immigrants to introduce themselves in a better way to our country and Chilean society. So, support. Our organization, Homiegration, is supported by 2 ways. The first one is by crowdfunding. Our organization accepts all voluntary donations. So if you want to do it, just do it. And also we have some sponsors from different brands that can help us to reach our goals.
Okay, to reach our goals, we are gonna to mention just 6, but we have more. So the first is lectures. We give lectures to the local population where the immigrant people are going to arrive. So in this way we can generate awareness about this situation and about how they are coming. Also, we constantly being informed about the changes that the immigrant population has in Chile and how they arrive in Chile, because as Cata says, they have really difficult moments. And we teach to immigrant population about the Chilean culture. This is because we want they could integrate in our society in a better way. So to do this, we use the iceberg metaphor, that is a metaphor to describe a culture. Because we usually just see about a culture the tip of the iceberg, like music, food, maybe typical clothes, but that is not all the culture. So we try to teach to immigrants about the thing that is underwater, about some issues that we have in our society, or economic issues that we have. Maybe how we see the gender, how we see like things that nowadays are really important. Because we don't think that like our quick research about Chile could help them to learn about our culture. Yeah. Also with our lawyer team, we help to create a professional curriculum in that way they could find a good job and they could find a good way to sustain themselves. And also we help them to get to social housing. We build houses by volunteers and we give them these houses. And also we help them to get their legal documents, because in Chile it's really difficult and it's a long process to get a legal document, so we contract like lawyers for this. These are some of the members of our respective teams. And first we have Anais. She is the leader of lawyer team. And she is a Chilean woman she is 35 years old. And she is characterized to be really friendly, open-minded, and organized. She, as I say, she helps to immigrants to get their legal documents and other things that they have to do. Also, we have Oscar. Oscar is a Venezuelan man. He's 40 years and he has been working with us for the last 5 years. And he is the leader of the psychologist team, and he's charismatic, he's a little bit messy, but with his team, he's really strict. And he helps to immigrants that go to Chile and that have passed through a difficult moment to arrive in the country. We have Nicolas. Nicolas is the leader of the team of social workers, and he's 27. He is also a Chilean, and he has been working with us for the last 2 years. He's a really talented person, and proactive and patient. Finally, we have Margaret. Margaret is a woman, is a Chilean woman, but she has Canadian parents, and she is the leader of our polyglot team, because in Chile, in the last years, arrives people from other countries where they don't speak Spanish. So, also she is a philanthropist, and she works with us as a volunteer, and also she donates to our organization.
Yeah, so our first case study involves Anais, and she had some problems with her team. As Kata says, these years we have a lot of change of the communities that we have in your country, mostly Venezuelan people. So, the organization needs to do some change in the way that it works, because they need to treat well the new people that are coming. Her team is telling her that she needs to change the way that she's working, but she has fear because the way that they were working all of these years, because she's from the beginning, worked well, so why change? So for this we have a cultural intelligence action. For the A, her needs to be informed about how is changing the demographic on Chile, and also her team needs to give her more like information about that and data collection. For B, when she finds what is causing her insecurities, she can know how afford this and how not be afraid of that change, because her team is doing a well work, so why this change make this work worse?
For contemplate, when Anais knows all of that things, she can make a strategy to integrate this data collection, and maybe she can do like a list with tasks for her team and know if they are doing correctly with these new strategies that her team is like telling her to do. And in Anais has seemed like she didn't listen to his coworkers or her teamwork. So the company or organization provides her like workshops or lectures so she can know more how to work with her team and not be afraid for this change. The second one is with Oscar and Nicolas, and they had problems with their teamwork. So Oscar was in the psychologist team and Nicolas was a social worker. And they need to work together. The problem is that Oscar is so strict with his team, and he likes to work alone, or only with his team, and Nicolas likes to work with people. So Oscar tries to integrate to like the way that Nicolas is working, but it doesn't work, because Nicolas doesn't understand why Oscar likes to work alone. So, for A, they need to know how the other works and know that they have difference and it's the main problem of this thing, of this work. So for B, they need to build a strategy to know each other, like have conversation to each other, work in pairs, and to solutionate this problem. To see, they need to admit that they have difference between each other, so they can know a strategy to work together. And for D, they need to do an active listening with each other.
So about the diversity, we think that diversity and work with diversity communities is really important for us. So in that way we can understand the importance of them and that every people are different. So how the diversity will help the organization become successful? We continue working with immigrants who pass through our organizations, and because they are considered as equal in our group. And also they could share their experience and share testimonies about how they come to our organization for help and how this organization helped them. But we think that work with migrant people is not the main reason that we think that our organization is diversity, because that is not enough. We think that work with these different people and understand that they have different cultures, different ways to see the world and different way to live the life is really important, and we have to support each other between our organization and people that we come to.
Some references.
Thank you so much. That was such a wonderful organization. I loved how you brought diversity into your organization for an organization that promotes diversity. Fantastic job. Okay.